All right, a short story before we begin. And so Monday after class, I was a little bit hungry. I don't like to eat a bunch that late. And so I was going to get some mozzarella sticks from Cheech's Pizza on Hillhurst. I didn't believe mozzarella sticks was something that people actually ate. I always thought it was something people just set on the table and then threw out after dinner. But the guy who worked there talked me into trying them one day, and they're great. And I thought, what have I been missing? And then I tried mozzarella sticks other places, and they are things that you just throw out because they were quite terrible. But on Monday, Cheech's was closed. So I had found that also on Hillhurst, the street of mozzarella sticks, the Ye Rustic Inn had on a scale of 1 to 10, they had a 7 for their mozzarella sticks. And I said, okay, well, I can deal with that tonight just so I can get them. So I tried to call them, and they didn't answer the phone. It went straight to a voicemail. So I said, whatever, I'll just go over. I'll wait in the parking lot till they finish them. I walked in. I said, oh, hey, your phone's going straight to voicemail. They said, oh, yeah, the phone's not working. I said, okay, well, can I order some mozzarella sticks? And they said, oh, we're all out of mozzarella sticks. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. So I figured I'm on Hillhurst. I'm just going to order from Greenleaf's. I'm going to get, it's called rock and roll noodles, which is like, if you know Thai food, it's pad ki mao, but the vegan version, because it's a Greenleaf, the vegan restaurant. So I call them and drive down and then wait out front because they're cooking it for me. I go in, I get it, I pay, I go home, and yeah, mozzarella sticks. Yeah, exactly. So I get home. Well, I didn't get to have them, but maybe I had them actually last night. So I get home with my bag from the vegan restaurant, and I open the box of my pad ki mao, the rock and roll noodles, and it's not what I ordered. It's some chow mein vegetable with tofu, and so luckily. Well, I had been studying Stoicism, so I didn't scream any profanities. I didn't scream about the whole world is against me, whether I felt like that or not. And so I called Greenleaf's and said, hey, you gave me the wrong shit. And they said, okay, well, we'll put a note in the computer and then we'll give you a free meal down the way. And that's what I had for lunch today, my free pad ki mao. Thank you so much. I hope you're not too hungry from that story. But in the past, I would have screamed a lot of stuff into the sky. Why is this happening to me? But something's happened. I'm getting old, maybe. All right, we're going to start in the seated position. Thank you so much for coming. And we will cross the legs just a little bit. We're going to lengthen up the back. And a couple of these are for me. Pull the shoulders back, pull the core in, so we get that whole length of the torso. We can begin the breathing, drawing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And we're going to let the right ear fall to the right shoulder, and then the right hand is going to go on the left ear, just barely. We're not pulling the head down. It is just the weight of the arm that is giving us a little bit of a stretch. If you want more, the left hand reaches further, or the arm reaches further down towards the earth. So we'll pull through the shoulder, and that will lengthen the spine. And of course, keep on breathing. Good. And the one yoga teacher once said, be nice, push your head back to center. And then other side, left ear falling down to the shoulder. And then left hand comes up, and we'll put it on that right ear. And again, it's just like, well, it's getting close to Halloween. So we'll call this arm like a dead arm. So it's just hanging there. It's not pulling. And if you want any more action, like I said, on the other side, you could try reaching the right elbow down, because the hand has a limitation because it hits the ground. We're going to take a few breaths here. Good, and go ahead, push that head back to center. It's the same one, and let's push the walls out. We're going to pull the fingers back, the thumbs back, opening up through the palms, continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. And we're going to turn and look to the right. And we're going to hold this for a little bit. And we're going to go all the way over to the other side. We're going to hold that for a little bit. Good. Back to center. I'm putting this one in the beginning today. We're going to bring the arms behind the back. Most of us are just going to grab the elbows back there, and that's best. We're just going to grab the elbows. It's very early in the practice. The tradition is bringing the hands around and grabbing the feet in lotus, but it's, in my opinion, too much. So we grab the elbows, we pull the shoulders back, we keep breathing, and then maintaining the grip of the elbows, we're going to put the forehead down on the mat. And we'll take a couple breaths here. We're going to stay a little longer, so stay with your forehead on the mat, and we'll call this pose the should I wash my mat pose. And as you stay there breathing, remember, if you have one of these rubbery Gayami mats, you can just throw them in the washing machine, but you must throw them in the dryer after because they will stay wet for 2 weeks otherwise. Good. Let's come back up. And from here, we're going to put the hands at the top of the mat and step on back to our first tapa push-up or plank. Shoulders over wrists, middle finger straight forward. We're clenching the core and the legs. We're continuing our long breathing. And then on an out breath, you can lower it either all the way down or to 2 inches off the earth. Then roll forward, up dog, straight the arms, tighten the legs, look third eye. Down dog, tuck the toes. We're going to look at the navel. Feet are 2 fists apart. You could bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down. Continuing the breathing. Very nice. Walk your way up towards the top of the mat, big toes together, ankles apart, hands on the shin, maybe on the ground. We look up, pull the shoulder blades together, flattening the back. Forward fold on an out breath. Engage the core all the way up to the ceiling with the hands. We're going to sweep them way up. Prayer to the moon, down through the heart center. We're going to push into the earth and circle all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, we forward fold again, fingers low. We're going to look up, flatten the back. Again, let's step, top of push-up, belly and legs tight. We lower, drop. Up dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Down dog, looking at navel again. You're welcome to stay still, or if you prefer, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Try to keep the movement way in the back, so not coming too forward with that. Let's keep breathing either way. All right, step or hop, top of the mat. We look up. We forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center. Push into the earth, circle back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We step, top push up. Lower drop. Up dog, tight legs. And down dog. In down dog or any pose, remember that you're welcome to rest anytime you want. You're welcome to take a time out. I would keep breathing even if I take a time out. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Come on all the way up. Prayer to the ceiling, moon, back up, pull the navel into the fingers, and then bring the arms right down at the sides. Excellent. Let's do the next section. We're sitting in chair, Utkatasana. Good. Up over, again, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, stepping, top of tight, push up again, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Feel where your right hand is. Warrior one, right foot steps almost to the right hand, left foot turns out flat, the knee is over the ankle, arms up. You could reach that left arm forward if you want to turn the shoulders so that the shoulders are the same as the front of your mat. We're going to stay here. You could take the left thumb, put it behind the left hip and push that forward. You can kind of push pretty hard there. That won't move too much. Root the back foot when you do that. Good. Touch the sky again. And then hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot stepping, please. Right foot turns out, back up. Same stuff. If you want to reach that right arm forward, we root that back foot. Continue the breathing. If you want to take the right thumb behind the right hip, rotate that forward a little bit. Keep that back foot locked down. Very nice. Touch the sky and hands back down again. Step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay right here breathing. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, Utkatasana, standing, Samasthiti. All right, let's do it again. We sit in chair. Great, up over into the forward fold. We look up, flatten the back, stepping, top of push up again, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Warrior one, right foot stepping, left foot turns out, back up. We're going to bring the hands in prayer above the head. We're going to look up to those hands. Great, top of the mat again, stepping back, lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out, back up, hands in prayer again, way up above the head, lengthening up, maybe looking up. If looking up bothers you, you could look forward. Great, hands down again, please step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and we're going to stay right here. All right, back up, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, arms down, shoulders back. Let's just do one more today with a bunch of extra pieces. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, stepping again, top of push up. Elbows graze the ribs on the way down, up dog, down dog, right side again, warrior one, left foot turns out, arms up for the moment. And then tonight, let's do fists forward, hold the core tight, drop the shoulders, turn the fists down And then if you want to release the fingers, you could release the fingers down too. And we're going to breathe here. We'll turn the palms to face each other. Then we're going to open up, but we're mostly opening the hands, the forefingers, the thumbs, the palms. Let's turn the palms to face the ceiling. Bring the hands again in prayer above the head. Lengthen up, pulling the core. And then if you want to arch back, arch back. Very nice. Hands back down, step back, lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Left side, please. Right foot turns out. Warrior one on the left. Once you got your foundation set, let's bring fists out in the front. Turn the fists down, release the fingers. You could move them if you want. We're going to stay here. Turn the palms to face. Open up, maybe look up. Stretching open the hands, maybe lifting the heart up to the moon. Turn the palms to face the sky. Bring the hands together. Lengthen up, maybe arch back. Great. Hands down again. Step on back. Lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. Very nice. Breathing right here. We're going to stay a little longer on this one. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together, we look up. The forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. We're going to twist chair. We're taking the right elbow outside of the left leg. Don't let the tail swing around. Try to keep it pointing straight back. Hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest. You can turn the fingers to the face. I'm going to look at the feet. You could look up to the ceiling where the elbow is pointing. You can also open the arms if you prefer. Let's breathe here. With the hands pushing together, I'm getting way more action in the upper back and scapula, Dracula area. Good. Forward fold for a moment like a rest. And let's sit in chair again. And we're going to do a left elbow. Again, don't swing the tail around. Keep it pointing straight back. Hands in prayer, pull in, turn the fingers to the face, and pushing the elbow against the leg and the hands a bit together. Whatever you did on the other side, please do the same. Good. Forward fold. Take the feet apart. You can grab elbows or prayer and then let everything drop off your back. Let your jaw get loose. So we're going to hang down right here. Good. Let's come up, touch the ceiling all the way up. And then peace fingers. The peace fingers are coming all the way down. It's okay to bend the legs. We're coming under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows pull away from the ears. Lengthen the top of your head down. You see if someday the legs go straight, keep on breathing. Good, back on up, touch the ceiling again. And then back down. Each hand under each foot in the front. Again, it may be helpful for some of us to bend the legs. Then if they go straight, great. Lengthen the head down, lengthen the breath. If you want more action, pull up on the feet. All right, let go and let's stand on top of the mat, big toes together, ankles apart, maybe thumbs out. We're going to take a couple breaths here. All right, let's sit in a chair. Right, up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top a tight push up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Warrior two, please, on the right. Right foot steps almost to the wrist. Left foot pivots out, heel to heel. Left hip is rotating back, knee stays over the ankle. Arms out over the heels. Drop the shoulders. Hold the shoulders with your core, pulling your core in and up to the shoulders. We're going to breathe here, looking at the right hand. Let's straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit for triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. You could have the hand lightly on the shin, or you can have the palms facing out and away. And if possible, look to the reaching hand to the ceiling. Keep on breathing. Let's place both hands on the shin for a moment. I would shorten the stance about 3 inches. It's up to you. And we're going to keep the left hand down. And we're going to twist triangle, Badakanasana, reaching that right arm up. If you need leverage, which I do, you take the back of the left hand outside of the right leg and push the hand against the leg, gripping the big toe into the mat in the front, and then get length of the back, and the twist opens up. Great, hands down again, step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side, please, warrior two. Back up with the arms out over the heels, dropping the shoulders, breathing, looking at the left hand. Straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit. And left hand down, right arm up, triangle. If you were to look down, you want to see the foot. You want to be right over top of it with the shoulders stacked over the shin, over the foot, breathing in the nose. Let's place both hands on the shin, shorten the stance a couple of inches. Back of the right hand, outside of the leg, and we twist as much or as little as you want. Take your time, this can be a tough pose. Excellent, hands down again, please step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay here a little bit breathing. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core again. Let's continue. We sit in chair. Excellent. Up over, forward folding. We look up, step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, warrior two again, please, on the right. Right foot steps, back up, lock the core, drop the shoulders, look at the right hand. We are going to do extended side angle. We're taking the center of the right forearm, placing it out on the leg near the knee, left arm up and over, or stay here looking at the ceiling along the elbow. Those of you that want to put the right hand on the ground, go ahead, but look a little forward if you put the right hand on the ground. We're going to breathe here. And by forward, I mean up towards the reaching fingers. And back to warrior two. We're going to twist. You can keep the back foot flat. You could also come to the ball of the back foot. Swing the left arm all the way up to the front. Elbow outside of the leg. The leg is made of cement. Hands in prayer again. Pull in. Fingers toward the face. If you want less, put the knee down. We'll take a couple of breaths here, maybe more. Excellent. Hands back down, stepping, top of push-up again. Lower, up dog, down dog. Left side, please, warrior two. We find our visual, we find our breath. Good, extended side angle. We're taking the left forearm on the leg. Whatever you did on the other side, please mirror that. Back to warrior two. It's your choice with the back foot. I'm going to demo to the ball of the foot. Right arm comes through. Elbow outside, hands in prayer. Again, you could put the knee down even if you like. You breathe here. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. I'm going to step my right foot for horse, whichever foot suits your needs, so that if you need to see your device. So horse has the toes splayed out a bit, the knees are opening. My heels are about the distance of my elbows. I'm going to have the arms up so I can hold the ceiling anyways. We're going to stay here and breathe. If you're feeling like a Halloween warrior, you're welcome to come up on the balls of the feet. All right, let's stand. Turn the feet so that they run straight forward. We're going to reach straight up and then straight down. Fingertips on the line the big toes have made. If it's very difficult, take the feet further apart. If it's very easy, you can bring them in a little bit. If the palms go down, great. They are also right under the shoulders. The elbows can shoot back through the legs. Let the top of the head drop. Keep on breathing. Come on up, reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we're going to intertwine those fingers. You push the palms together, it'll release tension in the upper back, but it will make the pose seem like it's a little more difficult, but it's maybe better for you. Palms apart is fine. It goes more into the shoulders then. Let's come onto that forward fold, lifting the arms up off the back, maintaining the grip. Good, back up. Let's touch the ceiling. And then back down. We're going to grab the shins, the ankles. If the legs can remain straight, you're welcome to grab the big toes with the peace fingers, pulling the elbows away from the ears, lengthening the top of the head down. Good, stay down low. Both hands going to grab the right shin, rotate the left shoulder under and through. Nose towards the knee, top of the head towards the foot. And then over to the other side for a repeat on that. Great, let's stand and top of the mat and feet together. We're just going to take a moment here. You can shake it out if you like. Very nice. Standing on the left foot, we're going to do warrior 3. So stand on the left foot. You can bring the hands to the heart or out. There's a lot of different hand variations. But lift the right foot, trying to make a big capital letter T with the body. And we'll take a few breaths here. You could stay in warrior 3 if you prefer. We're going to do Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand down, right arm up. Breathing here. And if you like, switch the hands. Brita Ardha Chandrasana. And let's stand and let's shake it out a little bit again. Okay, standing on the right foot. Warrior number 3. Do the hands the same way you did on the other side. We lift the left foot. We'll do the best we can. As much or as little of the poses we want to do today, as much as the body is going to allow. And if you like, right hand down, left arm up. And switching the hands. Woo-hoo. All right, stand again. Shake it out again if you like. And we're going to do tree. Standing on the left foot, grab the right ankle, see if you can get that lock to happen. If the lock doesn't happen, put the leg in the front, but still bent. Hands to the heart or all the way up. We're going to stay right here, breathing. Hips are facing straight forward. The bent leg, that knee is pointing straight out and away as best as we can. All right, let that go, step it out a bit. Let's do the other side, standing on the right, we're gonna lift the left. You could even hold it there till it locks. Hands of the heart, we'll try to mirror the other side. Very nice. Let that down, step it out. We're going back to standing on the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee tonight, but the right knee is going to be grabbed by the left hand. So we're coming across the body, a little different than Monday. Hand on the hip, you could flex the foot that's out there. You could also grab the big toe and extend the leg. You could reach back and look back, and you could continue that with the extended leg, or just left hand holding the knee, standing tall. Excellent, let that down, step it out. And then we're going to do other side. So standing on the right, we lift the left, right hand grabs left knee, other hand on the hip. You can reach back, you can look back, you can extend the leg, all the options. Just standing on one foot, breathing. Great, let that down, step it out. We're going to do one more. You're welcome to do King Dancer. This is like a very light version of it, which is good for the lower back. But if you want to do full King Dancer, that's on you. Standing on the left foot, we're going to lift the right heel up and grab the right ankle with the right hand. We're going to actively reach the right knee to the floor. And then we're going to actively reach the left hand to the sky. And we're going to stay right here. So pretend like your right foot is on the floor and you're just putting weight into that right foot, which is not really there, but we're lengthening through the quad. And keep on breathing. Great, let that down, step it out. And we're going to do the other side. So standing on the right, we're going to bend the left leg. We're going to reach that left knee straight down and the right arm straight up. And again, and of course, you're welcome to do King Dancer if you prefer. Keep on breathing. Very nice, let that go. Let's take the feet about the distance of the hips, toes slightly splayed. We're going to squat and we're going to come on down, push the elbows into the legs, bring the hands in prayer, lengthen up the back. This would be a great place if anyone wants to do crow or headstand. We're going to stay here for several breaths. Great, let's roll on to hands and knees. We want the knees under the hips, knees 2 fists apart, wrists under the shoulders. We're going to point the right foot straight back and the left hand straight forward. The left hand could be like a handshake or palm down, either is fine. I prefer looking at the floor. I've seen a lot of people do and teach looking forward. We'll get a chance to do that, but of course it is up to you. Let's breathe here. Stay, stay. Also, I am lengthening through my heel. You could stay here if you prefer. Bend the right leg. Left hand comes around, grabs the ankle, and we arch up now, third eye looking. Great, put that all down. Let's do the other side. Left foot reaches back through the heel. Right hand, your choice, handshake or palm down. And again, I'm looking at the floor for now for the first phase of this pose. And you could stay here or bend the leg. Keep the knee pointing straight back and then up the wall. Don't let it go out to the side. And we lift up, looking up to your third eye, breathing, breathing, breathing. Great, let that down. Let's take the right hand and turn it so that it faces the left. And then we're going to take the left arm and feed it all the way through, laying onto the shoulder and the side of the face. You could push that right hand against the ground if you like. I prefer that. You could also come around the back, grabbing the leg. We're going to stay here. Good, back up. We're going to switch it. Left hand, fingers turn in to face the right hand. We're going to feed that right arm all the way through, laying onto the shoulder and the side of the face. Push the hand against the mat if you like, or come up and around the back. Good, back to center. We're going to pigeon through the vinyasa. So we're going to step back, top of push-up again. And we lower down. Up dog, third eye. Down dog, looking at navel. We're going to hold the right foot up for a moment. You can bend that leg, opening up the hip. And then let's throw that shin top of the mat. We're going to scoot the left leg a little back. We're going to lift the heart to the ceiling. And then the knees outside the ribs, hands down, forearms down, head down. Find your nice space and let's breathe. All right, hands down again. We're going to step that right leg back. You could shake it if you like. Top of push-up, a vinyasa again. We lower down. Up dog, down dog, left foot up. You can bend that leg, open the hip, keep the armpit down. Throw that shin top of the mat, scoot the right leg a little bit back, heart on the ceiling, hands down is okay, forearms down is okay, all the way down is okay. Find a comfortable space, we're gonna breathe here. The body is lowering like a lift. Do not fall to one side. Just let it come down nice and even, and wherever it gets is wherever it gets. All right, one more time, hands top of the mat. Let's step back. You could shake that leg that was bent if you like. One more vinyasa. We lower down, up dog, and down dog. And let's sit down. We're going to extend the left leg straight out with the right foot against the left thigh. The right knee is coming down towards the earth. You can even push it down before we start moving. And then we're keeping the left leg straight. You can grab the shin, you can grab the toes, you can put a belt around your foot. And we're going to reach the right arm up, looking up, breathing in, breathing out, down, bringing the shoulder down as if we're trying to put the chest on the floor. And then back up, and then over and over. Out breath is on the downward fold. Excellent. Next time you're up, we're going to stay up looking at the right hand. Great. Let's switch it. Right leg out, left sole in. And grab the shin, the belt of the toes. Keep the leg straight. Up with the left arm on the in-breath. Down on the out-breath. And over and over. And next time you're up, go ahead, stay up. Great. Let's bring the soles of the feet together for Badakanasana. We're going to pull them in pretty tight so that we can grab with the left hand the small toes, and the pinky will probably be on the mat, the right hand on top of that. And you want to sit up as if your back is against the wall. So if that can't happen, bring the feet in closer. You can butterfly the legs if you like. Think about, focus on pulling the shoulders back and down and lengthening up through the crown of the head and breathing. We're going to forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, trying to put the heart or the lower part of the sternum on the big toes. That will make it a little more difficult, but that's well, better in my opinion. Let's take a breath to soak here, more than that. Good, back up. Let's put the legs out in front of us. You could shake them around a little bit if you like. And then we're going to do a Marichasana C. We're going to bend the right leg, hug it in tight. Left toes maintain pointing to the ceiling. Left arm grabs the right leg. Right hand behind you, 6 inches out from the tail, fingers pointing away. Look at the wall as you pull the shoulder back. You could bring the elbow outside. It's your choice. Let's breathe here. Great. Let's switch it. Right leg out, left sole in. And then the right arm's going to grab the left leg, hand behind you, sitting up tall. Again, elbow outside if you prefer. And we breathe here. Excellent. Back to center. We're going to be on the tail. We're bringing the arms underneath bent legs, rolling back onto the tail. You could stay right here. You keep the legs bent, lock the shoulders back with the arms kind of parallel to the earth. You can straighten the legs, keep the shoulders back, looking at the toes, breathing in the nose. Hands in prayer, third eye, or up to the toes. Again, it's okay to keep the legs bent. It's 1 of 5. Good. Cross the legs, grab the shin, sit up really tall. Pull the shoulders back and down, lengthen everything else up through the crown of the head. Great. Number 2, here we go. Shoulders back, all breathing. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again. Number 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again, number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, number 5, here we go. Excellent. Hug the knees in. Let's lie back. We're going to do bridge. You're welcome to do our Badakanasana. To do bridge, we're putting the feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Longest finger almost touches the heel. We lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down, push the hips up. Breathe here. Excellent. Back down. You're welcome to take a break. We're going upside down. You're welcome to lay with your feet up the wall. Otherwise, we're going to do plow first and then shoulder stand. So for plow, we're kicking the feet up over the head. Hands can be on the back or intertwine fingers with the arms pushing down. Try to keep the legs straight. Let the toes fall to the earth. They may not get there. Keep on breathing. If your hands are not on the back, place them there now, fingers pointing to the spine, thumbs coming around the front. You can try to bring the elbows in here closer to the distance of the shoulders, and then up with the feet for shoulder stand. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. That's where all the weight is. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, reach back, grab the soles of the feet, lower yourself into dead bug, knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling, and rock around a little bit. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest. Grab a hold of the shins. Imagine you have pencils, one on each knee up to the ceiling. Draw a circle on the ceiling. One direction here at first. And then the opposite direction, please. Great. Back to center. Head and shoulders stay down. Bring the arms out like a T. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, you could put the right hand on top of the legs. Great. Let's come back up to center, and then on an out breath, over to the other side, looking to the right hand. Great. Back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And then let's lay down. Feet can be a little bit away from each other. Hands a little bit away from the body. Palms up or down, or even one of each. As they send and receive. Allow the breath to return to normal. Tell the shoulders we got nothing to do for a while. Sink all the way down into the earth. All right. You can move the fingers and toes a little bit if you like. You can rotate at the wrists and the ankles. I'm going to stretch the hands way over the top of the head, lengthening fingers and toes. Pull the core down tight against the floor. Keep the leg stretching. Good. Bring the knees into the chest and roll yourself up to a seated position. However you can sit comfortably. We're going to bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together, making fire. And like a big funnel all the way up with the arms, we're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. More if you can fit it. Tighten the core, tighten the legs, tighten the floor, hold the breath. And let it all out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal. And let me sort all this out for 1 second here.